I would just like to speak about the fake life that we are all living. Every individual has aspects of himself that is not engaged in reality, is not being authentic, and not living life to its fullest. Rav Simcha Zissou explains on the verse that says, 6 days you should do malacha, and on the 7th day you shall rest. It should be a holy day to you. So Rav Simcha Zissou brings the girl who explains, what is the true pleasure of Shabbos? He explains the true pleasure of Shabbos is when a man contemplates the yichud of Hashem. That Hashem, that God, the Master of the universe, is in every aspect of his life. And that's really what Shabbos is about. Not the externals of Shabbos, not everything that we do on Shabbos. The real pleasure that we're supposed to get on Shabbos is the fact that God is everywhere. That's the pleasure of Shabbos. He also explains the true binyan, the true building of the Beis Hamikdash, the third temple, is avas habrius, the love of humanity, la'asok b'torah ba'ava, and also being osik Torah with love. Zehu bin Yerushalayim. That's what's really called building Yerushalayim, not the externals. And he goes on to explain, he says, a lot of people claim that they love the Torah, but they're really making a mistake. They don't really love the Torah. Why? Because they themselves don't learn. They only love the Torah to the point where they want other people to learn. They value the Torah, but you can't really call that true love of Torah. Similarly, a lot of people praise the value of humility. People speak about how important it is to be humble, but they themselves are not humble. So what comes out from this? That if a person really has true love and true values, he will act. It will penetrate his being. It will become part of him. Not just to praise it externally. Not to say that I want to build the Beis Hamikdash and going out there on the Temple Mount and starting to build. No. Building the temple means loving the creation and being osek in Torah. And if a person really values a character trait, it must be that he's going to have that character trait. If not, it's not a true value. And if a person really loves Torah and values Torah, he himself is going to sit down in front of the book and spend hours learning. If not, it's really all fake. Or he doesn't really value it to that point. He can't fake himself out. But we fake ourselves out daily to make ourselves feel good. We talk about how much we value this and how much we value that. But when it comes to action, we're not doing anything about it. Where's the reality? Where's changing ourselves? If we truly value something, we will change ourselves. We will act ourselves. We won't talk about it. Life is not a spectator sport. From the outside, we view life. And this is the reason why we feel empty. Because we are not engaged in reality. We are not engaged in our own lives. And if we're not engaged in our own lives, we feel empty. And that's why we turn to drugs and television and internet, because we are not really making true decisions to change ourselves, to grow. We are not engaged in our values. We have to make decisions that really express our values. We claim we love our children, but do we really love them? Do we act upon the love? Do we show the love? We claim we love religion and we love Torah, but do we do anything about it? Do we act? We want to do chesed. We want to be kind. We claim we're kind people. Let's help the people in India. Let's help people in Africa. But what about your neighbor? What about your wife? What about your kids? Are you really engaged in chesed? Is it really you, or it's just some kind of idea? And this is what we do. In order to fulfill our values and show ourselves and others how good we are, how nice we are, how important we are, we talk about values. We think about them a little bit. We don't act to the point that it's really us. We have to bring our decisions to a deeper spiritual level. Everything has to be panemius, internal, not external. If you really value something, so you have to make a decision to act on that value, to live that value, to be that value, whatever that value is. Obviously not everything, whatever you value, whatever it may be, but something that you claim that you value, it has to be real. And if not, you're living a fake life. And everybody's doing it. And we're living fake lives, and that's why we feel empty and not fulfilled. Because we're scared to really act on the value. We don't know what's going to happen. We're going to change ourselves. Maybe we'll fail. Maybe we'll realize we're not that person. maybe we'll realize we're not so good and so righteous. So therefore, when we make our decisions, don't look externally. Don't look at life as a spectator sport. What's Shabbos for us? Well, we eat well, and we dress nicely, we go to shul, and we talk to people, and we daven, but are we involved with Yichud Hashem? Are we involved with God, that God is doing everything? Ein od milvado, there is nothing but God. Are we involved in that? Yeah, we talk about the base of Mikdash and how important it is. Yeah, but are we loving people? Do we care about people? Are we osik in Torah? Do we spend hours a day in front of a book? No, we talk about it, we think about it, and it makes us a good person. But it's a fake good person, and we know it, and we feel empty because of it. So what needs to be done is we need to go deeper. We have to take our values to our core. We have to live our values. And if we live our values, then suddenly we'll start to feel fulfilled. We won't need all these fake things. We won't have to go out every day. We won't have to travel over the world and watch TV all day. Why? Because we're actually fulfilled. We feel good about ourselves, and we feel good about our lives. We feel good about what we're doing. But if not, we have to fill ourselves up with something else. And this is our problem, and we have to fix it. We have to become real people and live real lives.
To get more enthusiasm for your Judaism, become a free member at globalyeshiva.com.